Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel and you've just stumbled across it today, then welcome to you. What I'm going to be doing today is the Animal Spirit readings for the month of November, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Scorpios. Okay, I've got a card here so it keeps me focused on who I'm reading for. The decks I'll be using today, my lovelies, I will drop the names of the decks in the description box below, but they are going to be the Animal Spirit by Krans. Then I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle by colette-baron-reid, and I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Fairies as my affirmation card. This is a new deck which I did a walkthrough on my channel, just going through every card really because I did like the affirmation and the wording on those cards. So, and then just to let you know, at the end of the reading I'm going to be pulling out a couple of runes, which then looks at the energy for the actual now, as in the present, and then the other rune will be focusing on what's coming around the energies for the future for you. So without further ado, my lovely Scorps, I'm just going to start shuffling the cards, and we'll get an animal medicine card to see what is tagging in with you as we go into the month of November. So what animal medicine, please, can we have for our lovely Scorpios for the month of November? I'm going to have that one there. I'll just place that there a second, Scorpio, while then I'll just take a couple of cards out of here to see what elements are around you as well, and the reasons why that animal medicine card has come out. And what I tend to do, guys, if you are new to my channel, I tend to do a reading for the collective, and also I try and do a reading on the romantic side as well. So I try and cover all scenarios really where possible. So if I can have a card please for my lovely Scorps. And I've got that one there. I just want one more please. Who can have one more card for our lovely Scorpios for November? Oh, and that one definitely wanted to come out, Scorpio. So let's just place these there a second. So my lovelies, the animal card that's coming out for you for the month of November, we do have the golden egg. Wow, okay, that's interesting. And it's the alchemical sign for it's like the spiritual realms, the ether, okay, because the decks I'm using with the animal spirit, they go on the earth, fire, air elements, okay, and water, and obviously the ether for the spiritual, and obviously this is covering the spiritual realms here. So the other cards we've got out for you is the here and now, okay. Oh my goodness me, and look what we've got there as well to marry up with the card. Another egg, my lovelies. This is brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look, Scorps, what's going on. And we have clean it up. Okay, so the energies I'm feeling then, my lovely Scorpios, going into the start of November, there's something here that you've been nurturing, okay, because obviously having the egg symbolising in the nest, it's just something very precious to you, that going into November, this is actually going to start to come into fruition for you, because with the here and now, okay, the egg there is actually opening its doorway going into November. So this could be a project that you've been dealing with, okay, that you've been in charge of and you've been sort of nurturing, and the full rewards of that is going to be coming in for you, my lovelies, in November. It's just something really that you've put a lot of time and effort into in the last couple of months, okay. It's just something, this golden precious thing to you. Now it could be even to the lines of, you know, a relationship that you absolutely, you know, encompass, and it's precious to you, okay. That's just going to go up to the next level, I feel, if it's to do with the relationship side. Things are opening up a lot more there. So if it's to do with the relationship side, then it, as I say, it's a precious relationship to you, Scorpio, and it's just going to the next level, because as we can see from this card here, this person is sitting on the top of this egg. Obviously the doors are wide open, so you know the relationship's gone to the next stage, I feel. So if you're in a relationship, then Scorp's going into November, something that you're, you know, it's an actual precious. It could be a soulmate connection, it could be a twin flame connection, but it's just saying here, going into November, this is going to be going up to the next level, as in the here and now, okay? Because if we look at this card, we've got the past, okay, and we've got a future, and it's just about the here and now, as the card suggests. So it's just basically here, because if you look at this card as well, having the hearts around the person sitting on top of the egg, okay, it's just like it's just the here and now, as though this golden opportunity that you've been waiting for, my lovelies. And even if, you know, it is this actual month where you do meet your soulmates or you do meet your twin flames, it's just saying here, this golden opportunity, this precious thing that you've been waiting for, the doors are literally going to open in November, and it's going to take you on a you know, a higher level. So that's what I'm feeling if it's on the romantic side. If it's to do with just the main collective, then again, there's something here. Now, whether it's a job opportunity or a next step up in your career that you've sort of been nurturing and putting the time and effort in, okay? Because if we look at the golden egg itself, there's like a little maze here. It's like a little maze of paths, okay? So for you to actually get to this golden opportunity within your workplace, okay, or whether, as I said, it's a step up in your actual job or career, for you to have got to this stage, okay, you've had to have gone down quite a long path of training, studying, etc. Okay, so it's just saying here, yeah, you've nurtured this project, you've nurtured this training, you've nurtured this studying, and at last, you know, it's going to open massive doors for you, Scorps. Okay, if it's on the collective side to do with a work related issue. And again, it can be as well if you've put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, okay, because you've had this ambition to buy into your own property for the first time. Maybe you've been renting for quite some time and you've been saving a nest egg, okay, because I feel like this is a nest egg now, where you've been saving and putting money away, because obviously, again, with the repeated pattern here, you know, you've come a long way. It's taken you a long time to build up this, you know, whether it's a stash of money for you to then put a down payment on a property, and then it's opened the doorway, open the doorway there for you to actually buy your first home, okay? So as I said, there's a couple of scenarios here going on, guys, where I feel I got the energies here. And then with the clean it up card, then I just feel that some of my Scorpios here, to allow the new this new phase to come in, because I do feel it's a new phase here on the romantic, and as I said, where you've been trying to build on something, build on a dream, build on a wish, okay? And it's basically, the clean it up card is just saying here, you know, you can clean up the issues from your past, okay? Because it's all about the present. This reading it's all about the present, as in November, okay, guys, this reading. So it's saying, yeah, you may have to, you know, clean off and get rid of some of the past traits that that no longer serve you, okay? So you need to clean your act up a little bit for them to take on the enjoyment of this new venture, this new romance, what is coming in to the month of November for you. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up a little bit more and get out another animal spirit medicine card, just to have a look what else we've got for you. So if I can have another card, please, for my lovely Scorpios. If I can have one more card, thank you. I'm just going to take that one there for a second. And we have the frog, okay? Now this is the alchemical sign for water, the frog is. And this is just the energies now that are going in to the end of November. So it's quite, to me, the frog symbolises here, it can mean an emotional, your actual emotions, okay, a deluge of emotions coming onto you. Now this could actually be because you've waited so long, okay, because you've waited so long for this opportunity, guys, to come in. Now whether it's on the actual collective side or the romantic side, then it is going to be, you know, it's like that, you're going to be overwhelmed. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. These are your feelings of, you're actually feeling overwhelmed about the situation. Okay, I'm just going to pull one more medicine card just to clarify the frog a little bit more, just to see if you've got another element here. I'm going to have that one because it's poking out. So we've got Lammy. Oh, that's lovely. So yeah, this is a lovely reading, Scorpio, because basically what it means is there is going to be an emotional release here at the end of November, because I just feel it's hard work, okay? It's a lot of hard work that some of my Scorps have put in for a certain specific reason, okay? And yeah, it's been an emotional path, you know, that you've nurtured here, that it's a dream or a wish that you've been hanging on to, okay? As I said, the here and now, the doors are opening on that's going to be hatching open, whether it's to do with, as I said, on the romantic, with your soulmates or your kindred spirits, or a relationship, the one, okay? But getting to that position, reaching this, because obviously you've made way for this. You've done the homework, Scorpio. You've looked at your life and assessed, you know, people, things, possessions, what you no longer need, and you've had a massive, this year has been a massive clear out for Scorpio, okay? And you've had some real home truths as well come in, so there's been a massive clean up before you get to this stage, okay? And because everything's come out for your favour, which is what I'm picking up, this is why there's this emotional deluge. This is where, you know, oh God, I could not ever believe this could happen. You know, it's just overwhelming emotions, really. That's why I've got that there. And then having the lamb, okay, the lammy, little lammy here. The four corners of this, they're quite dark. So this is reflecting on the year, the whole of the year going up to November. Yeah, there has been some rough times, Scorps, okay? You've been through a lot this year. But to know that this alchemical sign here of earth is the lamb, it's to say that you're going to be grounded, you're going to be more of a, being able to be lighter, don't feel so heavy in your responsibilities, okay? It's just a joyful, light-hearted, because you know, if we see spring lambs jumping around, okay, jumping around in the fields, they're happy, aren't they, and jumping around, got, you know, nothing, no worries or what have you. And this is what I'm feeling with your Scorpio. So it's a lovely reading. It's just saying by the end of November, guys, going into the start of December, the energy is going to be a lot more lighter. You're going to feel a lot more freedom, okay? Yeah, it's been an emotional journey, I do feel, for some of my Scorpios to get to this stage. And it's been hard work, guys. You know, you've had to put the effort in here. Like the stag here, it's endurance, okay? And you know, you've had to get to the higher ground as well, I feel, because on this picture here is actually, you know, on top of a rock here, okay? You've had to go lengths and breadths here to get to this pinnacle point in your life in November. But it's just to say, you know, you're just going to be feeling on top of the world, okay, for my Scorps. So as I said, it's something significant that you've wished or wanted. It's something that you've nurtured, and it's something that some of you have gone and done on a long pathway to gain this as well. You know, the people I said with the job situations and had to, you know, really study hard, or, you know, done so many courses, or, you know, it's just been there, okay, in this nest protected, but you've had to put in, guys, you have literally had to put in the hard work there. So what I'm going to do now is pull out an affirmation card just to cover this reading, my lovelies. But that is a lovely reading, Scorps, for November. It really is. You know, to have the final, you know, the doorway open up to you as well. Okay. but it's taken you it's taken you a long time to get there this year, honestly. The amount of hard work, and that's why you have this emotional release. It's just, you know, your whole emotions just come out to think, oh my God, I've achieved it, I've done it, I've met them, you know. So it's lovely. So I'm just gonna have a look what we've got then, my lovelies, for the affirmation for you. Can I have an affirmation card for my lovely Scorps, please, for the month of November? And I'm going to go with that one there. And we have, oh well, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. And I do feel, by looking at this card, it is literally a wish. It is literally a golden opportunity, a thing that you've wanted. And as I say, Scorps, I know that you have felt throughout the year, it's been a hard slog. You know, you've had anxiety, you know, I feel like you've been out of sorts, and you've put such a brave face on it, and you've been nurturing this, thinking, you know, it's just, like I said, on the collective, it's to do with getting things more balanced, whether that's your job, you know, going through the year, you could have had wobbles with your work, okay, and it's just, you know, it's like the universe, really, it's like the universe has planted that golden egg for you, okay, what you couldn't see, okay, but you've been sort of mindfully thinking, oh, please, can I have a break? Can the universe give me a break, okay? And this is you. This is the path that you've gone through the whole of this, you know, the last sort of 11 months. It's been, you know, you've been going round. Sometimes you have been literally going round in circles as well, like tracing back on yourself and thinking, will I ever get out of this, how I'm feeling? Will I ever get into the relationship that I want, okay? Or what I'm dreaming of, what I wish for? And just know, my lovelies, the universe has planted that. It's planted that for you, and it's been there, being nurtured by the universe. That's why we've got this symbol here of the spiritual realms, the ether. That little egg there, my lovelies, has been nurtured by the universe, okay? And it's waited for you to come in at the right time. You know, you hear these stories where somebody feels like, you know, they're on the last couple of pounds, and they're thinking, where am I going to find the money to buy, you know, to get through Christmas, okay? And then all of a sudden you'll get some money come back to you that you never thought expected, a little windfall, an opportunity will come through, and you'll just think, wow, okay? You'll just think, wow, you know, somebody has listened to me. And they always say the saying, I remember my late mother always saying, if the Lord doesn't send, if the Lord, what's the saying now? I've got to get this right. That's right. He says, if the Lord doesn't come, he'll send you. Okay, that's what my old mother used to say. If the Lord doesn't come, he'll send you. And I'm a big believer in that. And I'm also a big believer in, if you give out as well, if you're generous and you're kind to people, or you're just kind to nature, or you feed the birds, I always think whatever you put out there, my lovelies, okay, the universe knows that, and it sort of collects it and makes this egg, okay? And then when you desperately need it, or they can see you, you know, at your lowest of your low, then boom, they'll send it to you. So yeah, my lovelies, I love this reading. So what I'm going to do now is pick out a couple of runes for you. And if you haven't seen the runes before, I'll just quickly show you these. They're like little stones, and they've got symbols on them, and the symbols mean different energies, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give these a shake. And we'll have a little rummage. There's 24 in here, okay? And runes have been going since about 100 AD. Like, they've been used for centuries. And I did, on my previous rune reading, I dropped a link in there about the history. So if you want to go back on my previous rune readings, there's a link in there. So, but there's links on YouTube and the internet anyway. But I'm just going to have a rummage around, and we'll get a first stone out, okay? And we'll have a look what we've got here. Right, this is the actual stone of, it's spelt, I'll spell it for you first before I try to pronounce it. It's N-A-U-O-H-I-Z, that's N-A-U-O-H-I-Z, Nahuis or Nahuis, I can never pronounce these, like they're like Nordic names. And it's the symbol for need, okay? It's the symbol for need. So this is about, as I said, as I just said before I pulled this rune out, when there's some, you know, you get the opportunity where you think, where am I going to get my next money from? Where, you know, this need of wanting something, okay? So this is the rune for the present energy, and it's saying this, you know, there's a need for something in your life, okay? There's a need for this wish to be granted. So that would work in lovely with this actual reading. So I'm just going to pick out the other rune for the going into December, the future. Let's see what future energy comes out. Okay. Wow. Let's say it's magic, don't they? This rune, my lovelies, is the spelling is F-E-H-U for who, and it's the rune for, wait for it, hope, success and happiness. Wow, so we couldn't have finished off with a better rune, could we? So that rune, my lovelies, is a symbol of happiness going in the future into December. So, and it's all to do, this is the catalyst. The universe's catalyst, this is the universe's catalyst here of this golden opportunity, this wish, this desire, okay? This wish that you've been putting out there all year, because it's been a hard year, Scorps. I know it's been a hard year from the readings I've read to you before. So just know, okay, you're going to be, your heart's going to be a lot at peace, more relaxed, going into December. So yeah, Scorpio, that was absolutely joy to read, and I am a Scorpio as well, so that's even better for me, isn't it? Knowing that this is all going to be coming through. So my lovely Scorpios, I hope you can take something away from that reading today, and I'll look forward to reading to you in December, guys. Take care then, bye.